What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Backstage with Psych, brought to you by Magnum Optimus Entertainment, where today we are talking about something new here today, where we found out just, I want to say it was either yesterday or the day before, information about 2K20. So we found out some information about the game that we have been waiting for since my last stream. So I decided, since that has happened and I haven't really streamed much and I was just talking about my plans with IPCW within 2K20, that I might as well do a little bit of a podcast and talk about the things that was brought up inside of the video that Xavier Woods did explaining the thing. So yes, I have bulletin points and all that, and I already have kind of a plan where I'm going with this, so I will not talk about a certain subject until I get to that bulletin point. And you can tell by the picture that will be on the screen, like right now, how it says 2K20. But it is not just me, your one and only lovely Psych, here today. We have a few other people here right now, and we have the one and only co-host of IPCW, Lasso XO, in the house. He might not talk right away because he is eating, but he is here. But that is not all that we have. We also have the one and only, he's the real deal heel. He's the myth. He's the legend himself. He goes by Cole Pierce, but today we'll call him Vito.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages? Welcome back to Magnum Optimus Entertainment.
And we have, last but not least, but he's he's feeding his grandparents right now, so he's not really here. Well, I can't say last but not least now because someone else just joined the party. But yeah, okay, you can hear me. Let me make sure that real quick because of my difficulties last time. But we also have the new World Heavyweight Champion, Joseph Shade himself, in the building, aka Skylon. But he is not here at the moment. He is, like I said, feeding his grandparents. And last but not least, we have the Nightmare himself in the building. Yes, the commentary booth is wide open for this one. So if you could see it, you can join on in. What's up? How's it going? But like I said, we have bulletin points, and I will not talk about a certain subject that you guys want to talk about. You can bring it up in the comment section, but I will not address your comment on it until we get to that bulletin point. So wait for your comments until I get to that bulletin point. But for right now, I think it's time to go. The first subject that we have today that I have brought up in line will be something that we have all been waiting for a while now, and they have finally announced that they are bringing it back, which, if they use it for Universal Mode and all that, it will make IPCW better, what I personally think, and that is the Mixed Match Challenge, where you can now officially have a male and a female tagging inside of a match against another male and a female, and that is something that we have been wanting for a while. So you can guarantee that IPCW will be getting a new title in 2K20, and that will be IPCW's Mixed Tag Championship. And just pretty much want to get everybody's opinion on it, because I know that this has been something that we have been wanting in the game for a while, and they are finally bringing this up. So how does everybody who's here right now feel about this finally being, I can't say added to the game, because at one point it was in the game, but they took it out, but how do we feel about it coming back?
Exciting. Definitely opens up a lot of plans for storylines.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Come on, Vito.
So,
we know you have a lot to say.
I have a lot to say on this. For one, I don't understand why it got taken out.
I don't think we all do, but at least it's coming back.
But I'm looking at it like this: if it's executed properly, and we are talking about 2K here, so my hopes are standards are pretty fucking low because I'm tired.
This is true.
That is that's very true. Like if it was THQ and all that, then it would be like would have no worries. But like, it is 2K, and
2K.
from the last 3 games, it's pretty much been the repetitive stuff that's been ruining the game. And I'm hoping that there ain't really bugs with this mode, and I'm hoping that you can use it in universe mode and all that, which won't really matter because like the way I'm planning on doing IPCW from next year on and all that, it kind of won't affect it because I can use other ways to get these type of matches in. But I'm just hoping that with it being in there, that you can use it on universe mode for those days where I'm feeling lazy and I want to use universe mode instead of other option modes and all of that.
Yeah.
And yes, Psycho J, it is very different, but it will definitely change a new aspect to IPCW that we have all been wanting. I think I just heard a door. Oh, would that be a Skylon?
It's me. Yeah.
I said it would be.
What we're talking about right now, Skylon, is, aka Joseph Shade, is the Mixed Match Challenge coming back to WWE and our opinions on it.
What do you think about it?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
No rush.
But yeah, like I said, I'm thinking of a way to make the title right now for 2K before it even comes out. I might make it on 2K19 so I have a layout to go off of already for when we go over to 20. But this, I think, will change the game completely for our communities and all that on YouTube, because we've all been wanting this. Like, this has been something that we've all talked about off of stream and on stream for over a year now. A couple games we've been talking about how we hope they bring this back and all of that, and luckily and gladly they finally brought it back, and we can now enjoy this future, which I think this future, like I said, it's gonna change everything. And the way people see our federations on YouTube, DHW, IPCW, and any other wrestling company, all that, like, it'll be a different layout and everything will be different and all of that.
Ready whenever. I'm back.
What we're talking about right now is the Mixed Match Challenge that they're adding back to WWE 2K20, which will allow you to make a male and a female tag against a male and a female, and our opinions on it, and what we hope with this future.
Well, in my personal opinion, I think it opens up more opportunities because that gives us a whole new division for each of the shows, whether I bring back UPW or, I mean, whatever shows are there.
Yeah, for sure.
That brings a whole new division opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree with that one right there. And I'm excited for it. Does anybody else have any other thing that they can think about talking about with this subject? Because like, this subject's kind of like a quick subject. Like, you just talk about it and it kind of end. I feel like there ain't really much that you can really do with this subject. Till we get further in.
Like, we can't give a biased opinion because we're not like Dank Ops or Tony the Pizza Guy or any other guys that will end up before the game releases getting paid to fly over to fucking California.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And play the first 3 or 4 hours of the game.
Exactly. And then be able to actually give a full opinion. Well, because we can't give opinion until the game comes out and all that. But personally, what is up, Young Samurai? How is it going? But pretty much, if Young Samurai, if you want to join the party is open. But yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what this has. But like as you guys can see in the title, this is just the first podcast on 2K20. As we find out more details, we will talk about those in another podcast and all of that. And at the end of all these bulletin points, we're going to talk about also what we hope 2K20 brings in. And then if they announce it, we'll talk about it. But I think it's time to get over to the next subject now, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a big subject that changes the game forever. And that's this right here. The women's My Career Confirmed. I have very mixed opinions on this one for very good reasons, I feel like. And it's the way that they're bringing this in. Like, it's cool that it's here, but the way that they're bringing this in kind of like strikes a nerve a little bit But I'll let you guys talk about what you guys think about this before I give my opinion.
I think it's cool. Honestly.
And okay, young Samurai. Think it's cool?
It's good to see that they're finally giving the women something, but the way they're doing it, though, from what I heard, it's like a co-op or something.
Yeah. So if it seems like seems like your opinion is pretty much going to be the same one that I'm going to have.
Yeah, because from what I heard, you have to have a male created as well in order to do the other one as well. I think it's like a split view type deal. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you gotta take the time, create 2 different superstars. But again, the way I've understood it is that's where the mixed match challenge is actually gonna be part of the actual My Career mode.
Makes sense.
What's up, Tiffany Sky?
So what?
Hello.
And I don't know, like, it could be different, but I mean, it could be going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make the My Career mode, okay, like, for example, 2K19, you know, we only get to play a year's worth of fucking, and it ain't even a full year. But, I mean, in-game, you get to play probably, like, 8 months of fucking in-game time of the career mode. Maybe this will give you a little longer career mode. Again, until we get more details on a lot of this stuff, I mean, it's more of what we could hope to come from these certain aspects.
Yeah. For sure. Anyone else have anything they want to share with this? And what's up, young Samurai? Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I mean,
no problem.
I think it's a good idea implementing it because, let's just say on the off chance, alright, so let's say, alright, a female, up until now, we all know women have played the game and they haven't even had the opportunity to even create a female in their My Career. I mean, even if they have to create a male before they create the female, doesn't necessarily mean they have to play the male. So, I mean, I think it opens opportunities for women to be able to play, you know, how they want to play and not be forced to play a male in the My Career, which is, I think, a good thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Does anyone else have anything they want to say about it? Go once.
Honestly, I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
I'll say this much about the female My Career mode. It makes it a little more interesting in a sense, because now we can all kind of do our own thing and we can have like a different branch up. But if it happens to the same thing over twice, effectively, we don't know what's really gonna happen, because again, like we said earlier, there's not really much details out about it. It's just there.
Yeah. But here's my opinion on it. Like, I'm glad they finally added the women's into My Career mode. I'm just a little upset with how they're doing, especially with the big women's movement they're going with right now. Yeah, what's up, WTW? You are, but you're a mod, so obviously you've been around for a while, but you changed your channel name. Welcome to the stream. But, like I was saying, like, with the whole women's movement that they're doing right now, and this subject will come back with me saying that in, like, towards the end of the video, it's something that they did that kind of striked a nerve, but this strikes my nerve because they're doing a big women's movement, a big women's revolution, where they pretty much, I feel like, pretty much took a jab into their own movement by making it to where the women doesn't have their own career. It's pretty much, like, it makes me feel like, with the women doing a co-op thing on this, is pretty much saying that the women are not good enough to have a career on their own, that they need a male by their side to make their career. And that's kind of the message that I see out of it, and it doesn't really affect the movement that they're doing, where women are their own thing and they're not divas, they're superstars and all that. Like, it's pretty much, I feel like, takes things ass backwards with the whole, the women has to have a male tag team partner to move her career along, and that's kind of like the way I look at it. And, like, I think it's cool that they added the women's career into the career finally, what makes me pretty much vision, like, 2K21 will actually be the game that we actually want, because this is a step into the game that we want with this. But if this goes good, I see women actually on 2K21 having their own career slot. If not 2K21, 2K22, I can see them having their own career slot. I just wish, with as big of a add that this is to the game, that they gave the option if you wanted a mixed match or if you wanted a singles women's career, because that's going to ruin it for a lot of people. That's going to ruin the career mode for a lot of people, because of the fact that, if I'm not mistaken, the career mode is based on co-op running this year. It's not one or the other type of thing. Okay, what's up, Public Enemy? And welcome, stranger, to the podcast.
Also, I just thought about this for a second. Like, as you're talking about this, there is another jab that I don't know if you've talked about, because I kind of just joined. So, it's the fact that on the cover of the game...
Oh, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
We're not there yet.
Sorry about that.
Not there yet, Sam. Yeah.
No, I'm saving that for pretty much last. I'm saving that pretty much for last. Yeah.
Sorry. I kind of jumped the gun.
That's kind of what I said. That's kind of where I said, like, this topic will come back. It's going to be pretty much there, and with what they did with that, where it kind of struck the nerve, you know. But that's pretty much all I pretty much can say on the Women's My Career mode. Is I wish that they didn't. It seems forced, pretty much, with them. It seems like they didn't want to give you the women's career, but they're like, hey, if you want it, we'll give it to you, but hey, you're going to have it with this type of thing. Like, it almost seemed like they didn't want to give it.
See, but again, without us knowing full details of what's going on, it's all speculation.
Exactly.
I've also, so, I mean, yeah, the Mixed Match Challenge has been confirmed in the My Career mode, but it's more of, I think, if you have a choice, if you pick a male or female, is the way I took it. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, until we get our hands on the game,
or more details come out about the game, exactly. Yeah. I'm hoping that it's not just one thing or or the other. I hope it gives you the option. But from the trailer that they showed, every piece of the trailer showed them together. It didn't show them separate, or the male by himself or the female by herself. Yeah, it pretty much showed them together, walking backstage, the ring, and kind of like all that. So that's kind of why I feel like it might just be a next tag team career, which could go both ways too, because a lot of people in the career modes, they don't like tag teaming. Like, tag team is one of the things that they don't like. Some people like tag teams, some people like single careers better. And if this is a forced co-op career for next,
I think
it could be completely different when the game comes out and all that. It's just, like I said, just what we see and what we heard and all that for now. Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to say about this bulletin point? Give me 1 second. Gonna blue screen. Oh no! Go back. Whew. Gotta go back into the party, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna blue screen for a minute. Kind of spoiled a little couple things. The wonderful streaming. Give me a second. Why won't you load my parties? Am I even on live still? I am, okay. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Loading up. Trying to get back into the party. It just won't load it for a minute. The whole PlayStation Party things have been going to real shit lately, I have noticed. Give me a second. Just putting a pause on this podcast. A bad pause. We're gonna wait here for a second. It popped up the party and then it kind of disappeared the party real quick. So, it's not popping up that invite. Like, my party thing just really went to shit just now. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is what I'll do. Since it wants to do that, you know what I'll do? I'll just create another party and invite people. If that works. Which it doesn't seem like that will work right now. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get back into a party so the podcast can continue. Might have to go off air and come back on. Parties, they show. See if I get into the right one. Where they at? Where they at? There we go. There we go. We're getting back in. We're finally here. Finally back. There is an echo. Well, it wasn't here till a certain somebody came in. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the podcast.
Yay!
As we seen a little bit of a sneak peek on what's going on later from when I picked up my controller, it went zooming. But here's the next subject. We'll kind of wait for young.
I don't care.
This is not the place or the time to talk about that.
You know what? If you're gonna talk about that, you gone.
Finally, the echo. Wow, imagine that. The echo is
gone. Well, kind of, but it's just lesser now.
Yeah, I don't know who it's echoing on. Is someone using the camera?
Yeah, that's me.
Well, fucking turn the camera off.
That's the only one that's the only mic I have, dude.
It wasn't echoing until just now. Whatever mic you would just use and put back on.
I'm using the same mic I was using.
Then turn the TV down or something. Because you weren't echoing before and now you are.
Yeah.
Which is bringing bad audio to the stream.
Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Swag's not online anymore, so crap. I'll send him an invite anyways. I knew he's gonna
Yeah, there is an echo.
That better?
No. I still hear an echo.
God damn it, Bobby.
Well, I turned it down to the point where I can barely hear y'all, so...
Well, you must have changed something since when I left and came back and all that, because, hold on, guys. There's someone sending messages, which is bringing a fucking black screen of death every time. What the fuck?
Here,
This podcast is going to fucking complete... I don't know why he left, but okay. What's up, Demon Joker? How's it going? But alright, now let's go back to a regular scheduled program. Well, now we're gonna... No, we're not, because now it's gonna kick me out of party again. Try this again, guys. This is pretty much why I stopped streaming too, guys. It's because of this shit right here. Always kept fucking happening. It's either one thing or another lately with fucking PlayStation.